And welcome to this introduction of fundamental chemistry. Now, what are you going to learn about in this module? On the first page, you'll see there's an overview, standards, and connections tabs. The overview gives the background, it gives you all the lessons, and they're hyperlinked so you can move around quickly. The teacher marked assignment is the important bit. This is what we want to see, as this is our diagnostic tool. So you need to complete that and upload it to the Dropbox. There are also some optional experiments that you can do. Right, under the Standards and Connections tab, then it tells you that this module underpins all the standards of chemistry. So it's not optional. A number of students think, oh, because it doesn't lead directly to a standard, I don't need to do it. You have to do it. As I said, if something is familiar, you can skip a lesson or go through it very quickly, but you must do the teacher marked assignment. We do find students do better once they've done that. So when we go to the first lesson, what do we see under these tabs now? You'll see a what, a how, and a resources. So under the what tab, it tells you what you are going to be learning in this lesson. And as I say, the lessons are hyperlinked. So if you're thinking of, oh, where can I find valency and formulae? You can just go to the what tab and click on valency and formulae, and it's lesson 6. It'll take you straight down there. Under the Resources tab, you get the periodic table. So it's very useful if you want to think, oh, what group number is nitrogen in, or what is the atomic number of oxygen, or what is the molar mass of fluorine. You can find out all this information here. The 3 cornerstones of chemistry. Think of this as you work through this module and for the rest of the course. The macroscopic. This is what you see, what you feel, what you hear. So here's, for instance, if I mix 50 mils of ethanol and water, I don't quite get 100 mils. Why not? So this is where we do our submicroscopic, our explanation. It's our theory of chemistry compared to the facts of chemistry. So in one of these experiments where you'll do this, you will mix these two together. So I can here it is in your lesson. So you will simply add the 2 substances, and you will shake it up and see what happens, and that will help explain why it doesn't make 100 moles. So going back to this, you've now got the model, and part of the reason why it mixes and becomes less is because water is a lot smaller than the ethanol molecule, as you can see there, and so the water fits in between the gaps. So think always of these 3 things, whatever concept you're studying. Now, best learning. How can you get the best out of this module? Make notes. Process the information as you go through. Your brain must be tired once you've done a lesson because you've made it work. Check your answers carefully when you do worksheets and quizzes so that you make sure you've included all the information. If your answers are too brief, you may not achieve the standard. Make sure you know and understand the key points given at the end of each lesson. Then finally, as a tip, if you're given an interactive PDF or a Word document, make sure the PDF is downloaded to your desktop and is not open in your browser. Then to superscript, so to do like a charge on an iron, press Control-Shift+, it's a toggle switch, and then to make a subscript like CuCl2, which is subscript, then you just press Control=. All the best for your learning. Bye.